Untitled Pack. Today I wanted to jump on and talk about all the toys that I have for my daughter. All the ones that I can find are sitting here along with my daughter, who is in the pile. She's just laying down right here, you can't see her. Hi. So I like to buy toys for her that I know will advance her skills. And I also like to buy toys for her, but for myself, if that makes sense. Like something that I want to play with her. Now, I don't even know where to start because she has so many toys. You want to come here to mommy? Come here. Come say hi to the folks. I just wanted to start off by saying, like, before she was born, I started buying toys. You know, your first kid, you're excited, you want to make sure they have everything, and sometimes you overbuy stuff that you don't really need. At least you won't need yet. I always say buy whatever you want. Eventually, they're gonna need it. I want to start by saying majority of her toys are noise makers, which sometimes get annoying and sometimes it's necessary. I mean, sometimes it gets annoying because you're an adult, you don't want to hear the same things over and over, but it's just what you got to put up with for your child's progress, right? So I have a couple of these Rattles, and these ones make noise because it has a little balls in them, and then the soft part, she loves to chew on this. Whenever her gum is scratching, she loves to chew. This helps her to grasp things, to hold things. It helps with her fine motor skills. And when you know babies are attracted to noise, so anytime they hear noise, they want to keep hearing that noise. So I have so many like noise makers, these Rattles here. This I bought when I was in Chicago because we went to a little music group thingy where they were playing the congos and the shakers and everything they had, and I thought, oh, I need to get Gianna some of this because she liked what they were doing. So I went and got this for her, and it became her favorite toy to play with, and it has a mirror in it. She loves to see herself, so maybe that's why it was her favorite. Now these blocks I really do like. Mind you, some of the toys I have for her are way advanced for her, but I still get them for her because these are colorful and they're soft. Yeah, these ones I don't put in the water because I don't want them to get mildew. They do make ones that are just like this but don't get mildew because there's no holes for the water to get in. So I try to keep these out of the water, but she's not really fully grown to be in a bath by herself. But anyway, I bought these just for the colors and the softness for whenever she puts it in her mouth, it's totally fine. I tend to put my toys away from her, so she'll be here and I put the toys here. And she has to crawl to the toys or make her way to the toys somehow. That's how I try to help her progress. Aww. Alright, so a few other things that I have this thing with her where we go to Target and I let her pick out her own toy, and this is one of the toys that she picked out. She has this thing that when I'm walking through the aisle with her, I basically say pick out a toy, and whenever she sees something that she likes, she gets so frantic and starts like reaching towards it, and this was one of the toys that she liked. What's wrong, Mama? So I did get this for her. Now, I will say, they say this is for babies 3 years and older, for toddlers. But my thing is this, if you monitor your child very well, like I do, I tend to just let her play with these things. Or just let her play with them while you are there watching her, like directly in front of her. Or just don't get them. I'm not influencing anyone to go get it. I'm just saying I know how my daughter is, so I can plan accordingly. So she plays with this toy. She loves to play with the hair. And yeah, so this was one of the toys she picked out at Target. Since we're on that topic, she also picked this drum set out at Target another day we were there, because I tried to just let her like grab one. This was one to play music. And inside of this, it came with other musical instruments. Came with this, and I believe this is the last one that it came with. So she pretty much picked out a whole set. I think this was like $30. Now this, I think everyone has this. We were gifted this to use in her car ride. Because sometimes, you know, babies, one, they don't like their car seat. And you just gotta keep them entertained. So I was gifted this. Baby Einstein. I saw it in Walmart for I think $10. She likes the music because it lights up. And like she likes to hold it. She likes to hold it. And of course babies are drawn to the colors. Now, I know she's got these stackable rings, which she doesn't really know what to do with them, but these are soft, so I just let her play with them, hold them and play with them. She doesn't know how to stack them yet, but she's getting there, so I just let her play with the rings, put them in her mouth, whatever she wants to do with them. I want to touch on this. This is her name board. Still, I know she's too young for it, but I use this as a photo prop, and it's good for her to use to help to learn to spell her name. So when I saw she gets so aggressive when she wants to move something and it's not moving. But yeah, this will help her to spell her name when she gets older. And sometimes she plays, I allow my daughter, as I said, I have these toys so she plays with them. Why are you so grumpy? We have these other stackable cups. Again, helps with fine motor skills. The colors are there, she's drawn to the colors. And when she gets older, she'll be able to stack them properly. But for now, she just uses them as toys. And there you go. And all of these have numbers on them. So when she gets older, she's gonna learn to count, and she's gonna learn different colors and different sizes, like which one is bigger, which one is smaller. So this is pretty good for that. These are hung on her little gym mat over here, but sometimes I take them off for her to just play with. I mostly let her use this in the car. Again, car activity, keep her entertained. It's like a steering wheel, and it blows its horn, starts the engine, and sings a song. So there's an indicator that goes left and right. You can hear it making that noise. Everything with babies shakes because this is how they keep their attention. I had bought these socks for her because, you know, they said they're gonna discover their feet. So I bought these socks for her, and every time it was shaking, she tried to get to it, and now she can't stop putting her feet in her mouth. So I try to keep her foot clean and have her socks on it when these are not on there. See? She's already out. That's mine. Thank you very much. And of course, lots of stuffed toys. This bear is, I don't know what it is with this one. This is her favorite bear to play with. This doll is her favorite doll to chew. And this doll is always in her mouth. This dog, I just bought this dog out of idleness because it twerks. Gianna loves when it twerks. Yeah, so inappropriate, but I mostly let her play with it without activating the twerking. These blocks I have, they're still in package. In the package, I use this as a decoration in her room, and then the rest I'm saving for when she's older, because this one is like brick. It's harder, so I don't really mess with this one too much because I don't want her to get hurt from it. So I keep this one away from her for now. This other dog, when she pulls the string, it's supposed to walk. Again, this is when she gets older and can do stuff. I just can't help myself. It's almost like I just want her to be having fun, and I want me to not get bored with playing this with the same toys over and over again. Alright, did I show you guys everything? Today we got this at Target. Bella is my favorite Disney princess, so I got this at Target. I don't know if I'll take it out of the packaging yet, but we'll see. I want to just sometimes just buy dolls for her and just keep them in their package and have them on her bookshelf, and when she gets older she can play with them. So that's like one of those things. I bought this for her too. It's a drum and piano in one. It lights up and you can play. I definitely want her to learn the piano, so anything with piano I love. I'm gonna show you her other playmat that has the piano at the end of it that we got as a gift. And we also got this, another piano, today at Target. It has the numbers, it's like a leapfrog, rainbow lights and pianos and all of that stuff. So, oh, I want to talk about these. Her grandmother brought these back. Okay. Her grandmother brought these back from Africa, which I thought were so cool. They were supposed to be like hanging toys, but I'm like, I want her to play with them all the time. She literally just tossed it. Going for her brown bear. I want her to play with them all the time, so I just keep them in her toy box. And I have this book. As I say, babies tend to see black and white better, so it's good to have options. You know, I have other books for her, obviously, that I read, but I like when she, bless you, has her own option. Also bought her this book. It comes in 2 languages, English and Spanish. Whenever you spin it, anything you touch in the book, it says it in Spanish, or you can switch it to English, and there you go. So she likes this too. Oh, and a mirror, because who doesn't? Which baby? Which baby does not like to see themselves? She loves to see herself. She'll be crying hysterically, and once she sees a mirror and her reflection in the mirror, it's pure smiles. Look at her. She's like, hey, who's that cute little baby? Yeah. I also bought this for the car when she's in her car seat because it helps to keep her distracted while we're on drives. She likes it. This I got in Target, so yeah. Alright, so these are the things that I was talking, this is the thing I was talking about, her play gym. You put her on, I put her on her back and she just plays with the hanging toys. That's here. Hi. This is the other play mat that we have, the one that has the piano on it. So sometimes what I'll do, now that she knows that it lights up, I'll put her at the end here. And she makes her way all the way up to the piano and starts pressing the buttons and smiles whenever she does that. And this one has a mirror on it, which she loves. So I put her on her back, she looks up in the mirror and she smiles. I also have this, which was gifted to us. So it has all of these activity things on here. I can pull this off. See? And this, it lights up. Oh guys, seriously, if you don't have any of this floor seats, I'll show you how it works. But you should get one of those floor seats because it really helps when you're trying to be on the floor to play with your child. I also have this water mat that I put on here as sensory play for her to see the different colors, the different shapes, try and catch them and whatever. Yeah, I just build on her sensory skills, motor skills all the time. This chair I sit her in when we're on the porch, and she has all this stuff here to play with. So if you notice, like a lot of the kids' toys are pretty similar. a lot of noisy stuff. Yeah, I help use this because she's smaller than it, so I use it as a cushion for her. And let me show you how I work this chair. I actually remember I bought this chair when I was a teacher because we used to use them with the infant and toddler kids. I believe I got this off of Amazon. It's a long time ago. So you pretty much just fold it to however you want to sit. If you want to sit straight up or whatever, you pull it forward, bring it back down. That locks into place. You can sit on it flat, just for cushion, or at any angle that you want to sit in. So I highly recommend this chair if you're a mom who has an active baby. I want to be on the floor with them. This is pretty cool to have. They come in different colors. I wish I had gotten pink, but I think at the time when I was buying mine, there weren't any pink. So I had to get the B, yeah. So yeah, just buy toys that you are comfortable with. Monitor your child. Anything that's gonna help them develop their fine motor skills, their vision, like eye to hand or hand to eye coordination. They say that babies, even up to like 5 months, they don't see pretty well. But I am telling you, my daughter sees so... I don't believe that. I think she can see clearly. Because even last night when she was in my room, she was in the crib, and she just woke up. And I turned off the light, and I'm telling you, the room was dark. And she saw the remote, which is also black, and she was going after the remote. So I think the charts that they have now are probably charts from our time, which is like the 80s babies. But these pandemic babies, they're like so advanced. And I was reading another article, I don't remember the name of it, that says by 5 months, babies should be rolling over, passing objects from hand to hand, and working on their core so they could start sit up a little bit later in the month. And I'm like, my daughter is already sitting up. She sits up on her own. She rolls, she slithers. I call it slithering. She gets up on all fours and pushes herself off forward or sometimes backward. And she sits up. She leans on her side and then she pushes herself up and she's in the sitting position. Alright, Wolff, Gianna is getting antsy. So, when we find something else to talk about, Mommy will jump on and talk about something. Yes. I'll jump back on and talk about something. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel and tell your friends all about us. Yes. Don't just watch it. Like it, share it, subscribe, okay? Bye, Wolfpack. Say bye. Bye. She's in her own little world.